Welcome back, everybody. Last episode was huge for us. While we didn't get the win, Zach Ladd, the 4-star gem, did commit after we brought him in on a visit. So we're going to try to keep the ball rolling, bringing in good recruits. Hopefully we can see one of those QBs commit soon, along with the running back Tyreek Dunham. We got Akron this week, who I think could be a beatable team, possibly. They are bottom of the MAC with us, and I showed you guys the recruiting board in the last episode, so we're just going to jump right into this. They are 74s across the board, so I think we can possibly do some damage here. I really do. And I think we're just going to rock our normal teal homes this week. Yeah, they'll just rock with their current aways. Alright. So we get the ball to start the game. Let's cook right out of the gate. So to start things off, I think we're going to try to establish the run. Not much room there for a short gain of 1. And Leon Riddick already has increased risk of injury. And a good gain for Jesse Cutrera on that little drag route. Solid gain of 6. We're going to see if an inside zone can get this first down for us as Casey Rashad checks into the game. And he does fall forward for the first down. Got a fresh set of downs here. Ben Jackson across the middle for another Triceratops first down. We're actually going to audible just to an inside zone. Our favorite run play. And there we go. Solid gain of 6 for Casey. And I think we're going to pull out the play action here. Oh, good pass breakup. Now we're in a tough 3rd and 4 predicament. We're going to call a mesh play. I'm looking at Washington, Jackson, possibly Butte. And Ty Washington is short by 1 yard. And now we're at their 42. So I think we're actually going to go for this. As Casey Rashad checks into the game. This is big for us, and we convert. Okay, way to keep the drive alive. And I think it's time we pull out a screenplay as Wayne Crook checks in for this one. Oof. That was not how we drew it up. Get a solid, we get a decent gain of 5 there. Make it 3rd and much more manageable. Let's go, Jesse Cutrera. And we convert yet again on 3rd down. Let's see what Casey Rashad can do here. And he breaks 1 tackle, but only makes it back to the line of scrimmage. We're going to test this bubble out. Hopefully that star corner doesn't drop down. He doesn't. There's a flag on the play. What can that be? And of course, it is on us. A tough hold to take there. And Leon Riddick is finally back out here. And I think we're going to try to give him the ball. If only a gain of 4 there is not what we wanted. I want to try this slot fork play. See if possibly Cutrera can get open on that corner, although they do have that star corner on him. So we'll see. And Jeffrey Stepanovich for a big first down. Now let's try to get Leon Riddick going. And he gets a first down to the 6-yard line. Let's see if RPO bubble will be a little bit more successful here. Oof, it is not. We only get 2. And let's see if Stepanovic can clean this up here. He's pretty good at these jet sweeps. Oh, I should have kept going outside. I tried to cut it in behind the blocker. And we are tasked with 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. And Casey Rashad is stuffed. Coach wants us to go for it. I think we do have to. We're going to try a power O as Sewer Rich checks in the game. And we are stopped at the 1-yard line. Oh no. Not how we wanted to end the drive there. Who is that penalty on? It looks like it may be a hold. Doesn't really do much at all. And he's gonna get, 9 back there. And this drive has not started how we want it to on defense. And I take a bad angle. That's a good hit by Billy Adcock. We're going to keep blitzing here. Oof, and the read option kills us. And just like that, they're already at the 46-yard line after starting their drive at the 1. And they're just dicing us up in the run game right now. And that'll bring us to the end of the first. A sack or something here would be huge, and he just throws right over the lineman. Yancey was... I don't know what he was doing. No jump to bat the ball. Just kind of watched it go right over his head. Oh, wow. The RPO bubble works to perfection. He's still going down to the 20. We need to make a stand here. This is huge. After stalling out at our own 1, they have now moved it 79 yards. Screen! Way to bring the QB down and force a bad throw on that screen. Oh no. And that's another first down for him. I audibled out of that initial play because I saw Yancey was going to be dropping back in the coverage. Didn't want him to get cooked in a pass play, but doesn't matter in the end because they are just gashing us on the run. And they are now down to the 2. It's now 3rd and goal from the 1 after a decent stand there. And he's just going to walk right in. We had no answers. They got the ball at the 1-yard line and marched down the field with absolute ease. And the Tri-C faithful is shocked. They're appalled. This team is terrible. We can't get a stop. And we stall out at the 1-yard line. I would be pissed too if I was a fan. And just like that, they jump out to a 7-0 lead. This is going to be big for us. We got to answer. Last drive, we moved pretty well. Let's just replicate that minus the stall out at the goal line. Oh, and Leon with a big spin move in a huge gain of 23. We're going to flip this play. Try to get that corner going to the wide side. And Stepanovic in space, he has enough for a first down, and we're in enemy territory just like that. Oh, and Leon had a big gap, but that D tackle made a good play off the block. I think I want to keep the ball on the ground again here on second down. And Ty Washington runs right by number 40 and kind of left us out to dry there. And we're tasked with a rather important 3rd and 5 here. Jesse Cutrera is wide open. It's going to be a big first down. Down to the 21-yard line. We need to get Riddick going. We saw a big run earlier this drive. Let's see if we can get back at it. And we glitch out on our own player for a very minimal gain of 1. There was a big gap there. I think that could have been huge had we not ran into our own player. And another short gain there. And this is kind of a tough 3rd and 7. And it is intercepted, and might be going all the way. That was a piss poor read on my part. My timing was just off, and the lead is now 14-0. And they do get the ball at half. This could be a blowout just like that. That was a pretty bad read on my end. Definitely one of my worst ones. There's no doubt about that. And that was a horrible return. We're going to start with pretty bad field position at the 15. And if we want back in this, we're going to need a massive drive here. And Leon gets a good gain of 8 there. Can't hit the gap, but we do get the first down. Now the running lanes have been pretty big. I just really haven't been hitting the gaps very well. Like that. If I would have... I've got to lock in here. We're going to audible to this post wheel. See if, we might just scramble for this. This is going to be a huge gain. This is going to be huge. Ty Washington with some awesome blocks down the field, and we are already to the 30-yard line. That was a massive scramble by Marco Bars. Pretty much empty after an 0-7 start. But that's to be expected. And that's going to take us down to the 2-minute warning. Just not good football the past 2 drives, though. The first drive was pretty solid, just a bad stall out there at the goal line. We really got to answer. I don't know why I'm cutting back up there. I need to just run to the outside, because there was a lot of space out there, I think. Oof. Good play by that corner. I thought we could possibly float that in there. We're going to see if an HB base can catch him off guard. And it doesn't for a short gain of 2. And yet again, we're tasked with a pretty scary 3rd and long. We've got nowhere to go. We are just going to take our 3 here. Hope the defense can get a stop before half. And we miss it. The kick meter is going so fast, and I can't time it up. And that is yet another drive in enemy territory where we do not get points. This is a bad game so far. This is really a pretty awful start against one of our lesser opponents, to be honest. Not how I thought this game would start out. And it's going to be a 3rd and inches. If we can get a stop here and maybe have another shot at points. They're actually going to pass, and they do get it. We just cannot get off the field on 3rd down. It's been a big problem for us lately. And we're cooked over the top, and that is going to be a 21-point first half lead. Wow, we gotta stop this from getting ugly. We need points here before the half ends. Because they do get ball at half as well, so this could very well turn into a 28-0 game. Just like that. And I fear stuff like that is what could potentially cause Zach Ladd to flip his commitment. And that would kill us. Leon Riddick with a good catch, and he runs out of bounds at the 47. That maybe... Thought that could have been a pick. I didn't see that defender until the last second. Kind of threw a suicide ball there to Boutte, forcing him to take a huge hit. And Leon gets a good first down there. Jesse Cutrero with a nice catch on the sideline, showing off his good footwork to toe tap. Stepanovic, back of the end zone, and he catches it. We should have been looking Jeffrey's way a lot more this season. I am glad we have now found out that he can get open deep, and he actually is a pretty solid deep threat. And that's a great answer. 6 plays, 80 yards in only 30 seconds. And I assume they're probably not going to do anything too risky here. My guess would be they're just going to run it and take it to the second half where they do get the ball to start out. And that will do it for the first half. A pretty bad first half for us. That stall out at the 1 is really killer. And then I threw one of my classic terrible reads, and that resulted in an interception. But that last drive for us was really, really solid. We moved the ball very well in a time crunch as well. So this opening drive of the second half is going to be a real telltale for how the rest of the game goes. Our defense really needs to come out strong in the second half if we want any shot back in this game. Not only are we going to have to stop them here, but we're going to need to play very well this entire half. And to be honest, to be frank, I am not very confident in our ability to do so. But we start off strong there with a solid tackle for a minimal gain. And wow, he is just wide open, and they're in hurry-up offense. And I take the wrong angle, and that's going to be a huge gain. He might go all the way. Unfortunately not. He gets down to the 14, though, and they're back in the hurry-up offense. I'm going to use our Billy Adcock. See if I can make a play down here at safety. Oh, and that was probably where I should have been helping out at. And just like that, 3 plays. Oh, excuse me. That was a 4-play, 1-minute drive. That last one was definitely my fault, using the safety there, but that wide open receiver on the sideline was brutal. Just another blown coverage by our terrible, terrible secondary. And I fear this game might be over, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to play for next week, iron out the kinks, and get back to the solid football we actually have been playing the past couple weeks, which is not what we saw here today for the most part. In the end, we're just not going to win any games that we don't convert points on when we're in enemy territory. Casey Rashad can't get the first down, but gets 4 there. I suppose all hope is not lost, but it's going to take a miracle to get back in this one. Jesse Cutrera gets a good 8 yards on the bubble there. Oh, and Stepanovic can't haul it in. That was a good play by the defender. Jeffrey had a step on him. That's quite unfortunate. And Ty Washington drops the ball. Through rough contact. Kind of ran into his own teammate there. And he does hold on there. I accidentally clicked A. I should have clicked X to run after the catch, but I wanted to play it safe. And Wayne Crook is going to check into the game. There is... Ooh! Very good juke by Wayne Crook. Did not know he had that in him. And it is pretty much blown up. We do get 2, and we're just killing him on time of possession, but they've just gashed us. They don't need time of possession. And it's sad that we have had the ball so long and only have 7 points to show for it. Let's dial in the screen here. See if Rashad can get out in space. He gets a modest 8 back there. And Crook is back out here. It seems Leon Riddick is most likely done for the day. And Crook only can get 1 there. Rashad does pick up the first down on that 3rd. Can Jeffrey haul this ball in? He cannot. What a diving play by the corner, as Marco Bars cannot lead Jeffrey into space. He had him beat too. If Marco can lead him and put that ball in the money, that's a Huge first down, possibly even a touchdown. Nick Boutte is wide open for a big touchdown. That's a good answer to the last drive. Now, the defense really needs to do something. They need to wake up out of hibernation and get a stop. To bring us back within one score. Let's try to get the crowd involved here. And doesn't seem to work out as they gash us for a pretty good gain of 8 there. He fights through contact and is eventually brought down by Blair Stewart after picking up the first. That's a huge pick by Juan Hook. Juan Hook gets the defensive stand we so desperately needed. Now the offense needs to play complementary football here. And now Casey Rashad has a high risk of injury. This is not looking good for our running back room. None of these guys can really stay healthy. And he loses one there, and it is already 3rd and 7. We would hate for this drive to stall out so quickly after a huge pick. Stepanovic is wide open over the middle. And that's a big first down for us. We needed that. We're going to try to get back to the ground game here. Rashad breaks one, and he gets about 10, leaving us with 2nd and inches. I think we're just going to audible and keep it on the ground here now that Wayne Crook is checked in. Some fresh legs should be the juice we need. And Wayne Crook's got some good speed. Wayne Crook makes a decent juke back in for a couple more. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter with the Triceratops marching. We are going to test out this play action dagger. We need to get the ball off pretty quick here. I don't really see anything I like, but I do like this scramble. That's a good first down for Marco Bars. Instead of trying to force it, he makes the smart play. Can we put Jeffrey on a fade? No!
Intercepted by Akron. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
The Akron defense makes a Legion of Boom-esque play with the tip back in bounds for the interception. Kind of forced it. Initially thought we had him beat. That ball probably needs to come out a hair earlier. But that is just a incredible play by the defense. I can't even really be too mad about that. That was insane. That just reminds me of Richard Sherman tipping the ball back into, was it Cam or Earl? Might not have been either of those safeties. Could have been Byron Maxwell, I think. I don't remember who caught that tip. And we're gashed over the middle again. And I think that pick probably did effectively seal this game. As they have already marched into our territory. And, that's just a good cut up, and the running back gets all the way down to the 14. 12 rushes for 109 yards. We just have had zero answer for really anybody's run game. That's a big pancake block. He tries to jump over the pancake, and it's going to force him into 3rd and 6. Oh. And that's where I should have been with the safety, but I was looking underneath. Kind of a big blowout here for Akron. Shocking all of us, because I did kind of think this was one of the more winnable games for us, but we just did not really show up to play. Made a bunch of mistakes, and their defense made a couple of excellent plays out here, including that Legion of Boom tip pick. Jesse Kuchera gets a nice first down there. This is an interesting play design. Good ball by Marco Bars to find Stepanovic. We're really just playing for pride at this point, because this is all but over, no doubt. Ooh, and we take a big sack waiting for something to develop. Not ideal there. And Rashad is lit up and drops the ball. We kind of have to go for this. It's over anyways, even if we do, by some miracle, convert. I'm probably just going to lob it up to Stepanovic. Maybe he can moss him here. And he does not. And this was a pretty ugly game all around. Defensive-wise, offensive-wise, made some huge mistakes. And made some questionable play calls. Failed to convert several times in enemy territory. Failed to get points, I should say. I think 3 times, including that last one. And have not been able to get one stop on defense. This running back is absolutely butchering us. This guy has put the team on his back. And I whiff on the initial contact, and he breaks one, steps out after 3 yards. We've had 17 minutes of possession with very little to show for it. And that's mostly because they have also just driven down the field and scored with absolute ease pretty much every time they touch the ball. Every time they touch the ball, I should say. Except for that pick. And that's another Akron Zips touchdown. Because this is just kind of shocking. This was a very, very bad game. Can Jesse Kuchera make a big play? And it's another tip pick! I'm not really too upset about that. I mean, the game is all but over. I'm just trying to Hail Mary it. Get out of this one alive. And try to recoup next week against, I believe it's UTSA next week. So it's not really going to get easier. And that will do it for us. That's a big time loss in front of our home crowd. We did not play well at all today. And I think a big part of that was not having our electric running back Leon Riddick out there to kind of set up the pass via the run. And again, our defense, aside from the Juan Hook interception, played really poorly. Just got gashed all day long. And I definitely made some pretty bad mistakes on offense. And that's a tough loss to take, for sure, against an ideally beatable team. But we're just going to have to move on. We're now 0-8. I don't think a win is going to be coming this year. Maybe we'll see some good news here as we advance to the next week. So let's check recruits. Still very good progress on the 2 solid QBs we want. Still good work on Tyreek Dunham. Zach Ladd. Let's actually check Pope. We've come out to a good lead on Tony Pope. Not in the mix on Spencer Casey. We do have some more points though, so let's we'll do DM the player, Kevin Daly. Scout him a little bit. 80 speed, 77 hands. He looks all right. We'll do search social media because just giving him a scholarship offer brought us to second. We're gonna actually dump some more points in these tackles. We've taken a pretty commanding lead on these guards too, which is nice to see. Kiki's Session, I might dump 10 more points onto. So let's check the progress on these defensive ends. Good lead on Grant Webb. Troy is kind of coming in the mix there. Good lead on Kofi. I'm not going to say that last name. Fleming we've fallen a little bit behind on. We have a good lead on Dakota Figures. It's not bad. We're going to put a couple points here on Middlebrooks. See if we can reclaim that. Good lead on these outside backers. Probably going to lose out on Bourne. I think we're just going to take him off the board. Jay McLeese we have a decent lead on. Tyler Powell is a guy that I did kind of want. Let's offer him a scholarship. And let's put 10 on him. See if we can get back in the mix possibly. Good lead on Troop. And good lead on Taylor Walters. I did add another kicker in here in Cam Thorne. Just because I'm not really sure how these power guys are going to be. We kind of need accuracy. I don't really need progress there. So we didn't get any commits. I am going to advance to the next week in this video as well. We got 25 more hours, so that could possibly mean we got to commit. Let's see. Neither the QBs, not Tyreek Dunham, not Pope or Casey, neither the tight ends, neither the tackles. Did anybody commit? It's not looking like it. All right, well, that's all right. I think I'm actually probably going to put DM the player and search social on this accurate kicker. And then I'm also going to try to bring a safety in. Nelson Alexander has us on his board for some reason. And, oh, he's a JUCO. He is only a sophomore. We're going to offer him a scholarship. We do kind of need some help there. Maybe we can target somebody else in the portal. But we've got UTSA coming up this week, and they are the highest team that we have played so far. I don't think we've seen anybody in the 80s yet. So this is going to be a really tough matchup. And we're on the road, so that should be a pretty interesting game. We'll see how that ends. The please let it end is still on the screen for, 4 or 5 weeks in a row at this point. I feel bad for the Tri-C faithful right now. This is a really tough year, but we've got good things on the horizon. We have some good recruits coming in, some good players on our board that we hope will commit here within the coming weeks. And that's going to be it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.